I want to share a bit of a story about a leader that I had the pleasure of working with last summer. Her name was Sarah, and we met up at a coffee shop as usual on Tuesday. And she looks like every other business owner, successful business owner that you meet. Sharp blazer, nice crisp white shirt, really great coffee order, triple shot of latte, no foam, extra hot. She was buzzing by the time she left. And it's the kind of online presence that just commands, I got my stuff all figured out. But I knew her secret. When I sat down from her and looked at her in her eyes, I saw something different. Mir, let me tell you something. She was lost, completely lost. There was no direction in her business anymore. As we started working together, she started unfolding and sharing a little bit with me. What she was doing was changing direction every 5 minutes. Now, I got to give her credit because she started this business in her basement with 3 clients, and she built it up to over 6 figures in less than 2.5 years. An exceptional accomplishment. But as she was sitting down with her new team, she has 4 people that were working for her during the summer. She would change her direction almost every single morning. On Monday, she would get on her team's call and she'd go, guys, we're all in. We're going to launch a new online course. Everyone have to drop everything because this is it. It's going to change the trajectory of the business. Really loud, really convicted, really excited, and got the team on board. On Tuesday, she'd send a message to the team going, actually, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. That's not where we're going. We're actually going to start something in e-commerce. We're going to sell digital planners and online tools and workbooks that are all connected to what we do. We need some passive income. We need some passive income. And then Thursday, she calls in the team emergency meeting. You know what? I was doing some industry research and courses are out, digital products are out. We've got to build an online community. So scrap everything you're doing. We're investing in a new platform. We're done. Well, by Friday, their team was absolutely spinning. What the heck is Sarah doing? She has no clue what's happening. Her team is exhausted, putting in extra work, changing directions, fixing the plane while flying the plane, and just completely lost. And behind the scenes, when the lights are low and she's in bed, she's thinking to herself at 2 a.m., I'm not making any money. I don't know what to do. Well, I see this quite often. It's a leader with lack of direction, lack of vision, lack of purpose, lack of understanding of what needs to happen in priorities. So we sat down, and at a breaking point, I finally said, Sarah, are you ready to shift? And she looked at me and she said, Karis, something's got to give or I got to go back to corporate. So what we did is we sat down and I shared with her my simple pathway, which is called the Clarity Compass. And on the north, it's all about clarity. It's understanding your purpose, what your business stands for, and your mission. It's about getting really clear about the underpinnings of your business so that you can feel confident in communicating to yourself, to your team, and to your customers. This is what I stand for and the promise that I bring to myself and to others. On the east, over here, it's all about competency. What do I need to build in myself in terms of skills? Maybe it's leadership team skills. And for Sarah, oh boy, did she ever need leadership skills. But her team also needed to understand a few things as well. So it's what competencies do they need to build? On the self side, really understanding where am I feeling confident? Where's the team feeling confident or lack of confidence? And on the west side, well, that's all about connection. Being able to understand and ask questions and really truly listening with your heart and with your ears to see what is in the heart and mind of others. Now, this isn't revolutionary, but together, all of these things work in tandem. When clarity gets really, really crystal clear, all of a sudden, you're a little more confident in how you communicate. You're able to recognize how you need to build those skills. You know what communication or connections you need to make with your team. All of a sudden, things start to fall into place. We look at the business holistically as opposed to very momentary and what the heck's happening right now. So we started down the work of what is she really clear about? What are the offerings that are really important to her? Why does she do the work that she does? Clarity isn't just found by accident, it is chosen by intention. And when you are really specific about understanding your clarity, everything falls into place. I have to say, within 2 months of working through things with Sarah, all of a sudden she knew what she wanted, how she needed to communicate, what the direction was, and she was off. Clarity Compass is really about setting the intention so that you know the direction, because as business owners, most of us actually know the destination we're heading. Sometimes we just need a little help on the way to get there. So I asked you, when are you feeling lack of direction? And I encourage you to sit down, grab a cup of coffee, no distractions, and think about, well, what is my North Star? And how do I need to get there? Write it down, just one step, and then put it in your calendar tomorrow to start working on that direction. I encourage you to do this. It will change your life.